I'm actually using car ramps. Wish me luck. I never use these things because they skate on the ground when you're going. For me, they do. You drive up them and then they just skate along. We'll see if these work out. I don't know. They probably won't, but then again they might. There's no brakes. So that's the thing. I'm fearful of like leaping over the top of them and voila, you're on the other end, but apparently we had some measure of success. Shut it down. The headlights stay on. There we go. King don't like that feature. So anyway, the brake line blew out on here. He made a panic emergency stop. Seems pretty solid. I don't know. I don't think it's going anywhere. There's always a chance it could roll backwards, so I think I'm going to chock the wheels in the back. Pop the hood. And I don't know, this will be a fix it any way I can endeavor. So it's the front line that went out, and well, apparently it blew out right down here, kind of like by that red thing right there. So I'm gonna watch a couple of YouTube repair videos and see what they got going on. I don't know. Everything in steps. Okay, I took care of that. So it's like step one. This is battery on a battery charger. That battery feels warm. That's not good. You put a battery on a battery charger and then you feel it and it's warm. I guess that means it's actually garbage. I thought it had some life to it, but I don't know. Not if it's warm. It's usually a bad sign. Alright, kids. So I'm gonna have to watch a couple of YouTube videos here on what to do. I seen this one where the guy is saying take the plastic fender liner out to get at it on a 2005 GMC 1500. More work for me. Make another video? What do you want? What should I do? See you in the next one. More trash cleaning? More scrapping? What do you guys want? You, Mr. Dirty Fingernails here. As the sun sets. Streetlight's not on yet, but maybe about 10 more miles because the sun just went down. The good thing is, it's kind of cool out. It's not too humid. Not so many mosquitoes. Good for car repair. Well, it's daytime. We can probably see this a little better. My son's truck ruptured that rusty brake line during a panic stop. Panic at the Disco. I can't believe he drove it home and there was like no brake fluid left. He was on the highway here. Let's take this plastic crap off here. Get our fender liner. We could get a better look. Right there is where it ruptured. Looks like somebody was, previous owner maybe, they replaced one line with a copper line. Right here. That's what I'm going to get. But the thing is, carefully tracing this rusted one down to exactly where it goes, you can see whoever worked on it before left part of the old line right there. They just cut it and abandoned it. And the one they replaced it with, well, they didn't do a job of, you know, perfection. Like putting it in the slots right here. They just sort of ran it up. Kind of hodgepodge. Which is kind of like what I'm going to do. Sort of. I'm going to get the copper line though, because first of all, it doesn't rust out. It'll hold up longer, and it's easier to bend. But how am I going to trace this down? This rusted line right here. That's the best way. Maybe cut it right here and then try and wiggle it. Because I don't want to cut the wrong one. I don't want to monkey with the other ones, you know, they might be kind of, you know, a little, they don't look too bad, but, you know, I'm not crawling under the car to create more work. See, they run right here along the frame. There's the copper one. And then there's two more, and then a third one right there, and they all run back here to this the ABS module right here. Let's see if I can crawl under here a little better. Motorcycle. Daughter's pulling up out in front of her. You can see the people that replaced the copper line. That one is right there. Oh, look, there's a cut end of the other one. Well, which one do I need to cut? Because I need to get a socket. What I want to do is cut it down close so I can get a socket on there and take the fitting off, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have it fixed today. I just don't see that happening. Could I? Yeah, I guess. But it's not going to happen. Other than that, it's really a solid truck for, you know, being around here in Illinois. We actually went a year ago, me and my son, we went kind of like mid-central southern Illinois to pick this up, because you got to go about 200 miles away from Joliet to find something that's not super rusted. This is a 2005, and this is pretty much all the rust it really has. It's right here on the passenger side of me, and the frame is pretty solid. The floor is not all routed out. Look at that. That big old aluminum drive shaft. Hey, if I was a meth head addict dad, I'd be under the car here sawing off the catalytic converters. There's 2 of them. They're $120 each, scrap. There's one. I think you're going to hear a little less of that happening now that the prices for catalytic converters are dropping big time. The problem with stolen converters is probably going to subside a little bit. Not worth the effort. $5 copper. Aluminum is the new copper. What's so funny, King? You're the one under the rusty truck. Yep. Well, unlike the Ford Edge videos that I made, you know, where I kind of knew what I was doing before I went ahead and made the video, this is kind of a firstie for me. Actually fixing something as simple like this on this type of truck. I've done it before, but not on this type of car. Alright, I think I bored everybody out of your mind. Maybe I'll get a clipper and cut, and I can wiggle whichever one it is. I just don't want to disturb the other ones, because, you know, that could create havoc. Look how that wire loom is like. It's got a very tight area to work in, huh? Ain't that something? Alright, see you in the next video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Do all those functions to try and drag this channel up to 5,000 subscribers. At the rate I'm going, it'll be 100 years before I have 100,000. The fact that cars haven't been being built really has given graffiti artists plenty of time to scribble scrabble.